Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Xcom Chimera Squad. In the previous episode, we started okay, but then our rescue mission kinda went off the rails, you know, after the mayor got blown up by a terrorist organization. And now it's our job to figure out who did it and why. Starting with the Sacred Coil. Whenever you start an investigation, the first mission you always get is always going to be a critical Investigate Sacred Coil. Not Investigate Sacred Coil, but Investigate X mission. Whisper here, I'll keep you updated on any activities requiring our attention. Speaking of which, Sacred Coil is raiding a storage facility that holds Advent-era contraband. We should prevent that, right? Yes, we should.
We are not the police. If you see a theft, call it into 3-1 PD and move on. But there is one notable exception. Hostile forces carrying dangerous contraband may attempt to flee the scene. Don't let them escape.
Okay, over here we can see objectives, how difficult it's going to be, projected breach options, door, window, keypad door, and projected encounters of 3. You know, Cherub's still got the whole breach in charge, so that's fine. Also equip Terminal and Verge with Trank rounds. That's going to be useful to us with Verge. I should note, if your soldiers get wounded in between battle, there's none of that 30 days until they're ready again. But they can get something else. Something known as scars, which have a semi-permanent impact on them. There is a way to get rid of it, but we don't have it available yet. Look at that.
Earlier this week, a security camera spotted Sacred Coil flunkies sniffing around this warehouse. Today, the silent alarm went off. The place is full of Advent-era contraband on the way to a tech vault.
How does a silent alarm even... You know what? Tell me later.
Some vastly shorter watch times. Let's see. Okay, so we got main door. We just send everybody in on there. Fleet-footed, all units gain +3 mobility for 1 round. Delayed snare. Last unit through this entrance will be rooted for 1 round. That's a new one. Basically, they cannot move. If I'd gone with Zaphyr for this, I could have had her be the last one and not have to worry about that, but oh well. We also got side door and side windows. Units automatically activate Overwatch after the breach. Could be useful. Delayed scan, last unit through this entrance is marked until the end of the encounter. Then the side window, reflex boost. All units entering here, which is only 1, get +25 defense for 1 round. The delayed snare is not all that great, because I can't predict where my units are going to run to. So I might avoid the main door. Plus, you never go in the front door. At the same time, though, at least one person is going to have to. Ooh, I think on this one I'm going to place Patchwork and Cherub. Because him being marked isn't a big deal with his shield abilities. This one, I think I'm going to toss Terminal and Verge. I'm going to send through here. More often than not, it's better to split up your units. Because the thing is, the enemy units you can see from one vantage point, you might not be able to see from another. Anyways, let's breach.
We're going in.
We shall move in.
Okay. Surprised for... Yeah, and oh, one other thing about these androids. They have armor, like natural armor. This guy's got double because full cover. Let's go for this one. Unfortunately, you can't use psionic abilities on androids for, well, obvious reasons. They don't have a brain. Let's see, Terminal. Order to surrender. I got a 70% chance on these guys. Let's see, what are my chances to hit? 87. Yeah, better off taking the shot. Ugh, but it only grazed him. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave him alive. Ah, rendered unconscious, thanks to my trank rounds. Okay, see, marks on those guys means they're gonna try running away. Once permission, an agent can be moved on the timeline so that they can take the next turn. This ability is shared by the entire squad. Yeah, team up can be useful. I recommend saving it for emergency situations. Preparation. Preparation grants a defensive bonus and moves the agent's next turn earlier in the timeline. Use this when an agent is caught in a dangerous situation or to coordinate tactics. Rooted. Units that are rooted are blocked from moving from their current position. Unfortunate, but oh well. Now let's see. Now, the mark over here means these guys are going to try running away. It's not a big deal if they get away, because then that just means they'll be on the next encounter. And we'll have to deal with them then. But if we get to the final encounter and they get away, well, that's going to be a problem. Anyways, let's try using reprogram on this android.
Overloading target.
Electrifying.
Did we get it? And he is hacked. Which is good, because that takes him away from the next turn. And chain jolt. I could go for this and just take the guy out. But I'd much rather knock him out so I can capture him, because intel is very important in this game. Let's just go on Overwatch. Let's see, self-destruct, or prime self-destruct. Nah, you just hunker down. See, each time damage is blocked with a kinetic shield, Cherub gains a charge. See, you can't go after him. Let's just... I'm not sure if Terminal's going to be able to reach him, but she does have the trank rounds, so you know what? I'm going to move him up here, make him a prime target for this guy. And kinetic shield myself.
Armored up.
Alright, Terminal, what are your odds to hit? Okay, can you get into a flanking position? Yes, over here. 79% chance. But we got him. Hack effect is lost, but it doesn't matter.
Sacred Coil stole specialized mech parts. The kind you can't easily replicate.
Those parts are only useful if they have mech battle frames on hand.
This is another thing I like about the characters having personality in this, is that sometimes they will actually make comments. And it depends on the characters that you got. Let's see, units can use run and gun ability on their first turn, not bad. Vanguard, first unit through this entrance gets +1 armor for the encounter. I'm going to place Cherub on there and make him an absolute tank. Let's see, low visibility, lead by example. These are harder to hit. The +3 damage does sound nice. I think I'm going to toss Terminal on here. Run and gun. Or I could just place the rest of them on here. Tough call, tough call. Run and gun. Having run and gun could be useful. Yeah, I'll toss Verge on here and I'll toss Patchwork here. And I think I'll keep this order.
Time to breach.
Okay, this guy right here, your only target. 90% chance on order to surrender, but I think I'll go for the breach fire instead. Okay, Cherub, 89% chance on the android. 4% chance on that one. 82% chance to hit that guy. I think I'll take the 82% chance and go for the guaranteed kill if it hits. Bingo. Let's see. Patrick can only go for these two. Go for the one you got a better chance at hitting. And Terminal, you hit this one. Damn. Not expecting to take them out. Wait. Did I get the entire counter in one go?
That's the target.
Holy
Sacred
shit.
Coil is on the run. Don't lose them in the warehouse.
Don't think I've ever had a moment where I took them all out in one breach. Nice. Now, as you can see, agent damage is likely. That means there are aggressive enemies here. So, yeah. Unfortunately, one agent is going to have to go through the keypad door because the others don't have enough space. Let's see. Helping Hand. Last unit through this entrance will receive an extra action point. Not bad. Lead by example. First unit through this damage does +3 damage during the breach. I think I'm going to toss Patchwork and Verge on this one. This one, I'm going to toss in Cherub, just because he has the armor. And on this one, I'll toss Terminal.
Ready to go.
It's go time.
Oof, 59% chance, and he's aggressive. Order to surrender? Yeah, no. Also, their state of being also affects your chances of getting them to surrender. For example, an aggressive enemy is going to be a lot less likely to surrender than an enemy that is surprised or alerted. Obviously, because they're robots, we can't order them to surrender. I think I'm just going to go for a cover rush on Patchwork. 61% chance. If I hit, I kill. But the odds of that happening are slim. Not killing on hit, but hitting him. Taking the shot. Damn it. Shouldn't have taken the shot. That android is aggressive. There's no way I'm gonna kill him, but I may as well at least weaken him. Oof, and that was a crit as well. Aggressive, 35% chance to get him to surrender. Nope, go for the shot. Okay, good. Missed. He didn't. Cherub took some damage, but so be it.
I have the target.
Of course. One guy right next to it is running away. What is he? He is 8. He's a Purifier. So he's not going to be going for a while, but... Oof. Let's see. I can only stupor this guy. Battle Madness, I can only hit this guy because the other two are androids, and I guess the other guy is... just out of line of sight. Now, the bonus action, this is it. Who was trying to run away again? This guy and the Purifier. Now, we could allow 4 enemies to run away, but I wouldn't. The less we allow to run away, the better. Yeah, go for the stupor because he goes next. And if he manages to get away, well, that won't be good for us. Chaining Jolt. Ooh, and it'll chain to the Purifier. Perfect. I am worried about the barrels that we're right next to, but oh well.
The training paid off.
Didn't do too much to the
Far less
Purifier.
sloppy than me.
As we must.
Okay, good. I think he didn't get away because of the fact that... because of the fact that he only had one action, so he could only move there. What am I gonna do? I think first I want to move away from these barrels, but I think my primary move should be to... I think I gotta go for the Purifier and take the risk with the android. Because even if I were to stupor the guy, he would still have enough actions, unless he gets 2 actions. to run away.
Not even close.
Okay, Purifier is there, but I could probably get him with Terminal. Gonna take the shot on the android, which will cause him to explode. But that's fine.
Hostile out of play.
Terminal, I want you to move up and take out the Purifier before he can get away. Good, he's down. He can't escape. Let's see. No subduing this guy because there's the risk of him getting away, so Patchwork, you move up and just shoot the guy. Good.
Dropped my target.
All in all, that went very well. Only some light wounds. Rescued a couple civilians. Apparently there were civilians here. Oh, one thing I should note. You can rescue civilians, which basically gets them out of there by just moving right next to them. Mech heist curtailed. Good work. The last thing City 31 needs is more Advent mechs spreading terror. Oh, and Director Kelly is on the line. I'll patch her through when you get back to base. Let's see, from 5 captured enemies, you have earned 12 intel. See, Bradford, aliens in your agency? Jane, what are you thinking? What is our greatest existential threat? The Elders returning. If they do, who will we need to fight them off? Everyone. I get it, I've seen the projections, but do you really think the Commander will go for this? I think the Commander has always seen the bigger picture. Transcription of Reclamation Working Group Meeting, 2037, August 25th. Project status, assembly complete, android personnel, 35 credits and 12 intel from capturing 5 enemies. Honestly, seems like a bit of a downgrade from the 20 you would get from capturing 5 enemies, but eh.
If Sacred Coil went after mechs, they need soldiers. But for what army? They were underground until Mayor Nightingale's election drove them to the surface. Their hatred for her gave them motive. Find out if Sacred Coil had the means to carry out an assassination.
Let's see. Stop human abductions. Reclamation links Sacred Coil to a variety of City 31's missing persons, all human. Stop these human abductions and recover them from Sacred Coil. Time is of the essence. Okay, then. Let's see.
An emergency session of the City Council voted 5-4 against a citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority.
There is no need for such extreme measures. Mayor Nightingale's death is a tragedy, but to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived.
3-1 PD remains on high alert throughout City 31. Commissioner Maloof released the following statement.
Every 3-1 PD officer grieves for Mayor Nightingale. Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice.
We'll keep you informed of any developments. This is Celio Dash for Channel 37.
Okay, we also got some androids, assembly was complete, and spec
I'm
ops.
authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
Spec ops are solo agent duties that help Chimera Squad and City 1 overall. They can improve unrest, gain resources, or reward temporary advantages on missions. For the most part, we have Glad Handing, convince well-to-do individuals, this gets us credits, Legwork, which gets us intel, and Delirium Sting, which gets us Illyrium. They each have a cost of time, and unlike the Assembly, you have to assign someone to these missions. Let's see. What do we really need? Credits. I got Illyrium. Not sure. Let's check the assembly and see what we got. Let's see. Complete Android personnel. Grants 1 Android tactical unit. Android units purchasable in supply. Unlocks all entry-level assembly projects. Thank goodness. Let's see, we got modular weapons. Agents can equip weapon mods in the armory. We also got modular armor. Agents can equip armor mods in the armory. We have to get these done before we can do really anything else. Let's see. Mover from duty. It'll take 2 turns to take care of this, but you know what? That's fine. I think I want to assign her to some spec ops. Let's go for modular armor. And let's get some legwork for extra intel. It'll take 3 turns, to which she will be unavailable. What's it telling me about? Probably nothing. Now then, there are a variety of kinds of mission targets. Investigations. These appear purple, whether a groundwork, operation, or takedown, and will advance the game's story. Side. These appear in yellow and are optional but provide valuable rewards. Emergency. These appear red, showing up in districts with unrest problems.
Reclamation links Sacred Coil to a variety of City 31's missing persons. All human. Stop these human abductions and recover them from Sacred Coil. Time is of the essence.
Now then, that mission she's talking about is this one. Unfortunately, we cannot take it because it's hidden. Unrest is going to continue increasing, yeah. Unrest is... How do I put this? It's the equivalent of fear from XCOM Enemy Unknown, in which, as it increases, it is a very bad thing. Now, districts can have 5 unrest before they go into anarchy. For every district that's in anarchy, city anarchy itself goes up. Yeah, so say I have 3 districts that are in total, or that are in critical unrest. If I don't do anything to lower that unrest, city anarchy will go up by 1. Ugh. And you need to be very careful in your choices. One mission might have a reward that you would really like, but another one can lower unrest that you would otherwise cause some serious problems.
Chimera Squad, I'm Commissioner Maloof of 3-1 PD. To be blunt, I don't give a chrysalid's ass about the politics. I'm glad you're in the city. 3-1 PD was stretched thin before the mayor's death. There are gaps to fill, and that's where you come in. When your agents can handle a situation better than my officers, I'll send the details your way. If the city council has a problem with that, I'll take the heat. They can't afford to fire me. I look forward to working with you.
Let's see. One target analyzer breach item. Don't really think that's worth it. We can get 35 Illyrium, or from this, plus 2 days towards target operation reveal. Okay, that'll take some time off of that, and we get some credits. Honestly, I'm probably going to prioritize missions like these. Let's see, an informant identified a Sacred Coil front company. 31 PD believes they have some connection to humans who recently went missing. Find out what they're up to before any more people vanish. Honestly, I'm probably going to take this one.
When hostile forces feel overwhelmed, they may attempt to cut their losses in a spectacular fashion. But they might destroy evidence or activate a bomb as you approach. Whatever the case, stop them.
Now, as you can see, there's only one projected encounter, so order to surrender isn't going to be all that powerful here. Now, thankfully, we can go straight to supply for this. Android. Android serve as reinforcement units as an agent is downed in combat. Yeah, hopefully that won't be the case. Let's see, I could buy another bit of trank rounds. Ooh, what's my credit situation look like? I'm going to be getting 35 out of this, so you know what? I'll buy some more tranquilizer rounds. Gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna be doing my damnedest to make sure I never need to use an android. Also, he's not gonna be coming in with you, he's just reinforcements. I'll toss these on patchwork. Mainly because Cherub doesn't do a whole lot of damage with his pistol. Okay, well with that, let's get moving. I pity whoever has to drive because there's not a whole lot of space between that ramp and the exit.
This building is a Sacred Coil front. Move in and shut it down.
Okay, time for some breaching. Let's see, security door. Secure entrance. There are fewer aggressive enemies present at this entrance. Let's see, hard to hit. Enemies deal -1 breach, well, -1 damage during the breach. First impression. First unit through this entrance is guaranteed to land their shot. I think to that end, I'm going to toss Verge, and I'm going to toss Cherub on this one. No, wait. I'll toss Cherub on this one, but first I need to toss somebody here. Let's go Patchwork and Cherub here, and we'll toss Terminal on this one. Alright, let's do this.
We're going in.
Time to breach.
Another way in.
Oh, joy. We got a surprise turret here. That one's got 4 health. Ugh. Go for the commando. And Cherub. I could order to surrender. 70% chance. It'll leave him panicked. Not likely to kill him. Screw it. Let's order him to surrender. See if this works. Commando is incapacitated. No, wait. Didn't work. It was worth a try. Let's see. 100% chance. Turret. I would need to do full damage for it to kill. Or I could go for some guaranteed takedowns. I gotta go for the turret. Gotta make sure it's not a problem for us. Only 76% on terminal. Gotta take the chance. Good. Turret's down. Now, I know the whole order to surrender thing didn't work.
This is a disposal area. For people. Still signs of life. Don't let them activate that machine.
Working on it. Now, where was I? I know it didn't work because it didn't pop up here. Enemy is panicked, which means they are surrendering. Now, it's a special kind of panic, in which case, if you subdue them, no matter how much damage you do, it will take them out. Anyways, let's... You know what? Let's try for a reprogram on this guy. Did we get it? Yeah, I guess we did. This guy is gonna be a problem, so I'm gonna go for the jolt. Take him out.
Overloading target.
You got him.
Yeah, smart move, except he's doing the wrong thing. I would have gone for the shot on Verge. Fortunately, those guys are covered in smoke. So I'm going to kinetic shield Cherub. And then move him in here. Make him a more opportune target for the enemy.
I'm moving.
Okay, Verge. Go for the stupor on this commando. No. Go for the stupor on the purifier. Okay, stunned for 2 turns. And then let's go for the battle madness on this commando who's in the smoke. I was hoping he would go for his buddy, but whatever. Uh-oh. Need to take him out immediately. Let's see. 60% chance, 45% chance on that guy. But we do have to take them out right away. Go for the shot on the purifier. At least weaken him so we can knock him out. Let's see. Terminal. Alright, I'm gonna need you to move here. And then knock out this commando.
You see that?
Purifier stun, no
The
worries
rest of
there.
you surrender.
Patchwork. Let's get you... Well, hold up. Let's see if I can't get a chain jolt off. So yeah, hit the android. Take down the purifier as well.
Robbed my
Okay,
target.
purifier is still up, but that doesn't
How did
matter.
you manage that?
Cherub. Charged bash, damage 3, and it gets him into cover. Yeah, let's go for that.
I made the arrest.
And Verge. Huh? What's this? Oh, and it's an explosive barrels. Not a whole lot I can do. I think I'll just move him up in Overwatch. Unless he can get a better shot off on the Purifier. Not really. Alright, Terminal. Knock the Purifier out.
And stay down.
And that is that. Nice. Perfect mission. 4 captured enemies, 9 intel, that's fine. Human liquidation prevention. Though disgusting to report, Sacred Coil wasn't trying to melt missing humans down for parts, fuel, or nutrient bars. They were disposing of failed experiments, which raises more questions than it answers. Ooh. Let's see, plus 2 days towards operation reveal, plus 35 credits, 9 intel from 4 enemies. But unrest in the switchyard, where our main mission is risen to 2, and unrest in Riverside and Stacks have risen to 2. Or, switchyard 1, Riverside and Stacks 2. Our failure to respond to the Fade with appropriate urgency is our first black mark in a post-war society. Initial theories suggest this wasting disease was an expiration date left by the Elders. I am not so certain. We do know that the Fade affects specific genetic markers. Of these, 98% are shared with humans, 85% are common in mutons and sectoids, with the Elders long ago infused with human DNA. If we don't solve the Fade, the question isn't if it will jump species, the question is when. From The Enemy Within, the impending public health crisis in a post-war world by R. Tygan. Ah, Tygan. I don't think we ever actually learned his first name. And now we have training online.
Spontaneous vigils broke out in honor of Mayor Nightingale, whose recent death still roils City 31. Thousands of citizens wish to pay their respects to our city's first freely elected mayor, said one attendee.
She got it, you know? It wasn't about making things better for me and mine. Hybrid, alien, human, she did her best for all of us.
The city council voted unanimously to hold elections within the month. Councilor Parada released the following statement.
Mayor Nightingale once said, "Governance does not need popular approval, but it requires the people's consent."
This is Celio Dash for Channel 37.
Okay, we now have training
When you aren't on
unlocked.
mission, you need to maintain your skills, physical and mental. Training is the place to do it. It's also where you can adapt to any lasting wounds received in the field. So don't let those wounds linger. You'll pay for them in the long term.
Basically, instead of being scarred or shaken or being taken out of action for several turns, when your units get gravely wounded, minus the tutorial one on Cherub, they can gain scars. Scars are detriments to certain skills. In some cases, you might be able to ignore them by, based upon what ally that they're on, or agent, but most of the time you're going to want to train them away. Training is a solo agent assignment. Like Spec Ops, each agent has their own list of training programs they can do, including healing scars, improving stats, and even adding new abilities. Let's select a unit. I don't know. Cherub. Basic conditioning's pretty much all we have for most of our people, though. There are other training options that unlock as we go along, but that's gonna be a while. Honestly, we don't really need it. Let's see, about 9 minutes.
I'm sure you already know your way around the armory. Each of you has a locker here. But it's also where we announce field promotions, which I'm doing now.
Really? Who?
Wait, you mean me?
Congratulations. I realize now there should have been a cake.
Eh. Okay, promoting agents works like it does beforehand in all the mainline games. Promotion to deputy, your rank deputy agent has unlocked Phalanx. Enemies focus their fire on Cherub, ignoring other XCOM units at this breach point. Block all damage and gain 1 charge for each attack. 1 use per mission. Good if you've got a lot of aggressive enemies around and, well, can't take them all out. Though I have had moments where I used this, and for whatever reason, aggressive enemies still did not target me. I don't know why. Anyways, got Phalanx for him. We also got something for Terminal. Refresh. The Gremlin heals all allies at their breach point for 2 HP. 1 use per mission. Good for multi-encounter missions where you need just a little bit of boost in health. Verge. Levitation. Verge lifts an enemy into the air, removing their cover bonuses during their breach. Levitation cancels all alert or aggressive enemy behaviors. Kinda why you want Verge to be not the last person going through, but even if he is, Levitation can still be good for stopping an aggressive enemy from taking a shot. And Patchwork, whom I know nothing about because I never played with her and I only did 1 game, and you cannot acquire every single agent in 1 playthrough without mods. But I don't have those mods. Patchwork. Combat scanners. The Gremlin scans the room, applying holo targeting to all enemies. Increases the squad's aim by +15 against marked enemies. 1 use per mission. I believe in total we get 8 agents, and we've already got 5. So there's 3 more for us to get. I don't remember the exact moments that we get them. I only remember that the first one you get after the tutorial mission. And that's mainly so that you can have a free slot to toss somebody in assembly. I might pick up a mod that grants XP to agents that are still at base. I don't have one currently, but I might change that. Okay, hitting up the city map. As you can see, after the mission, we have investigations. Situation target to reveal the scavenger market has appeared. Now, we don't have to worry yet about situations that we don't take care of raising unrest. However, that will change as we progress through the game. Let's see, bad operators, that'll get us some credits. Now these are non-combat missions, so yeah, don't have to worry too much. We could get 40 Illyrium, we could use that. Or we could unlock the scavenger market. The scavenger market is like XCOM Supply, but the items it offers are a lot rarer and more powerful. I do have a mod that changes it, because normally it would cost intel to get stuff from the scavenger market, but the mod I've got changes it to use credits instead. See, market is only available for 1 day at a time and only after completing a mission with the scavenger market reward. Our contact at the Viper's Nest has provided access to her network of scavengers. We can reach out and see if they found anything of interest. Sure, why not? See, we contacted scavengers from the Viper's Nest. We should have access to their stock for a short time, and we completed modular armor. Unrested Switchyard has risen to 2. Oh boy. But 1 more day and that should...
The City Council appointed Councilor Parada as Deputy Mayor until the upcoming elections. Councilor Vorthu expressed his displeasure after the session.
He opposed the bulk of Mayor Nightingale's policies. A new title won't change that.
The Deputy Mayor responded.
This is a trying time for us all. My goal is to keep the lights on until we elect a new mayor. No more, no less.
We'll keep you informed of any developments. This is Celio Dash for Channel 37.
Interesting. Let's see. Okay, got 2 missions. They both get us 30 intel, so the decision is going to come from the item. Intel is one of 3 resources Reclamation requires. It is spent to buy up to buy or upgrade field teams on the city map, and to buy exotic items scavenger market. We don't have access to field teams yet, but field teams are going to be extremely important for us. Okay, so we can either get extra padding and armor mod, or we get a hair trigger, a weapon mod. Taurus arms dealer. Don't think I'm going to want the hair trigger. Definitely might want the extra padding. I believe that provides extra armor, if I recall correctly. Let's see. Extra padding. No, it provides extra HP, which is not a bad thing to have. Infiltrator weave, adaptable passive ability. Agent can use vent breach points. Mock weave, plus 30 dodge. Not bad. Do I want to buy? No, I want to save some of that, because we have the scavenger.
Chimera Squad? I'm the proprietor of the Viper's Nest. A humble establishment in the fringe. As I'm sure you know, dangerous tech from the Advent days still turns up from time to time. The city pays well to anyone who turns it over, so I hire a network of scavengers to find this stuff. Oh, and I occasionally hear of opportunities that may interest you. If I do, I'll be in touch.
Okay, so we can get a small Elerium cache, an advanced stock, missed shots still deal 2 damage to the target, or a superior laser sight. Well, actually, we can't get the superior laser sight because we don't have enough credits for it. Increases critical hit chance by plus 15%, improving even further with proximity to target. Not bad. But I think what I want to pick up is a small Elerium cache. That drains our credits, but you know what? Doesn't matter to me. We need the Elerium. Okay. Let's see. Enhanced armor. Retool the stock body armor for added resilience. How long does Godmother have on this? 1 more turn. Or we could get modular weapons, which I know will let us get better weaponry. We could also get breach explosives and breach tactical equipment. This is why I was saying you can't use regular flash bombs for flashbangs for whatever reason. You need to do for this in order to get flash bombs, which you can then use. More survivability, or should I go for better weaponry and then... Let's go for enhanced armor, and once Godmother is done with the legwork, let's get her assigned to this. Let's see, we also got Anarchy and Unrest changes, Hidden Faction Target, new androids. You've constructed an android unit. These versatile soldiers are valuable backups for your main squad agents. Not really, I never use them. Any mission where one of your agents is evacuated, an android can take their place for the remaining encounters. Meh. Let's see, new supply items, just to get these cleared away. Scavenger market is open today. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, we definitely do not have enough time for another mission because we've got just under 2 minutes. So, I think I'm going to end things off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.